Marcus Rashford has gone ahead to be linked to a transfer to PSG, and it's a transfer plot put up by the side of PSG in order to obviously get him to the side of Paris. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I know you have divided opinions as far as Marcus Rashford to PSG is really concerned, whether you want him to stay or not, but I'll be hugely waiting for your reactions into the comment section below, as Rokan David remains my name. So here we come to obviously get to you the levels that you guys deserve us to be, and we are calling in for subscribers to hit 17,000 subscribers before the end of this week, because today is the 1st of February 2024 and a lot is up for grabs onto this channel. The winter transfer window ends today, and when it closes, then you're going to see to it that teams declaring their summer transfer windows, and it's really gonna be a heated run in here onto this channel, and we promise to bring you the latest news and information about Man United. And I'm gonna relate to you know how Ten Hag is going to hit obviously plan for the return of Marcus Rashford to the starting 11 of Man United, and what he went ahead to do to obviously get his amnesty in there for you. Now, we thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims. Barakallahu fikum. Let's start off with the Marcus Rashford story. Coming in through from the side of Reuters, Sky Sports, known as Peter Hall, he has told us that PSG are considering rekindling their interest in Marcus Rashford this summer. United currently have no plans to sell him, and sources close to the player are adamant he's not looking to go anywhere. Now, we are discussing the interest of PSG. PSG comes in through for the second time to obviously go ahead and obviously sign Marcus Rashford, and I tell you that there is no reason as to why we cannot say that this is genuine. PSG is interested in Marcus Rashford, and in the summer of 2022, the brother of Marcus Rashford traveled to Paris to see to it that he sits in a dialogue with the people responsible for recruiting players at the PSG, and the brother went ahead to obviously do the needful. Remember, when the story really came out, it really caught a lot of attention, and the cloud was really high. Dust was raised by the people and the fans of Man United, and it really looked like Rashford having gone ahead to have a very bad season. Remember that season of 2021, 2022, Rashford scored like 8 goals in that entire season. People came out and really lashed at him because they thought that he had gone ahead to make a very bad decision to go ahead and really join that side. And PSG by then, we are willing to obviously offer or sell Marcus Rashford, buy him for £60 million, and they are willing to take in that bid. But Erik Ten Hag came in through and obviously assured Marcus Rashford that he has all his support and is going to be the man behind him and give him the best that he deserves as a player. And obviously, Rashford went ahead to score 30 goals the previous season. Now, after scoring 30 goals, we all got to know that he wanted a new contract, and he got that contract right there. A contract whose salary has not gone ahead to obviously run to the right specifications. Others are saying he earns £300,000 a week. Others say he earns £33,000 a week. There are even rumors that Marcus Rashford is earning 400,000 bob. 400 bob. You know, a week. So it shows you, if at all someone is earning 400 grand a week, it shows you how huge he earns. And PSG are really interested in Marcus Rashford. And why are they interested in him? Kylian Mbappe has gone ahead to make his intentions clear. He wants to leave the side of PSG, and they're looking at Marcus Rashford as a replacement. Remember, Mbappe is 25 and Rashford is 26 years of age. So him being that age, it attracts him to be in his prime, and PSG are really looking in for a squad that is not a star-studded side, but a side that can come in through and obviously put in a shift. For example, when you look at the team of Arsenal, they don't have stars there, you know. Bukayo Saka is a star made by Arsenal. Martinelli is a star made by Arsenal. Odegaard was a player who was playing at Real Madrid, whose ceiling was really high, and it's Mikel Arteta that's going to turn him into a star. When you look at Saliba, he has been turned into a star by Arsenal, you know. I think the already made stars have been Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, Declan Rice is not a finished article, according to me. He still has a lot to learn. So they want to obviously take that plan of Arsenal, and I think it will work out for them very well, because when you look at them getting Neymar, letting Neymar go, Messi, Angel Di Maria, and now Kylian Mbappe, then Sergio Ramos left, Verratti left, Ibrahimovic left. All those were star players, and they had big names before they came into the side of PSG. But if at all PSG could make more Mbappes, PSG could go ahead and really make more Kimpembes, right? Like purchase players like Nuno Mendes, the left back of Portugal, and you really sign him after signing him when he's the next world-class player, and you really groom him to be that player, then you can obviously do the needful. I think Marcus Rashford is already a star, but he's not a world-class player. He's not a world-class player, according to me. So, as it stands, we really understand that Marcus Rashford is a player that many fans have different opinions about. Let me give you my opinion before you obviously guys come in through and resubmitting yours. Sorry about that. If I were to really have my say about Marcus Rashford, I'll tell you the following: that 1, Marcus Rashford, for me, he has been here since 2016. I still remember his debut against Midtjylland when he scored a brace like yesterday under Louis van Gaal. It was 2016 around March, meaning that this year in March, Marcus Rashford is going to be making how many years? 8 years at the club of Manchester United. So, if he has gone ahead to be at Man United for 8 years and he hasn't been consistent, he deserves not to be here. You know the statement that Omar Berrada went ahead to make while at Manchester City, that a player is given 2 seasons. If you fail to prove yourself in 2 seasons, then you will obviously see yourself out of the door. And if I'm Man United, I would sell Marcus Rashford. That is it. Get in like £80 million and look for another young player who is really hungry. That is it. Look at Kvaratskhelia at Napoli. I would get him in at Man United because I know exactly what he brings. But basing on the years he has been at the club of Man United, Rashford, when you flip the coin, he has a point to obviously say, I've been underperforming because of the very many managers that you guys have gone ahead obviously bringing the club of Man United. Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Rangnick, and Erik ten Hag. In 8 years, Manchester United has had 5 managers. So that distorts the trajectory of the player. You know, if United was with Louis van Gaal, trust me, Rashford would have been a different kind of player altogether. And he played his first game for Man United when I think was he 16 years? 16, 17. I think he was like 17. That's when he played his first game for the club of Man United, meaning that if he was that kind of player at the age of 16, 17, and he still had to go and really attend, was it college or high school, to do his physics classes, and he stayed with Louis van Gaal, Rashford would have gone ahead to be a world-class player right now because this manager believed in him. Anton Martial, his first season at Man United, came in through at the age of 19 and he scored 17 goals into that season. But the vision bearers at Man United were really blindfolded by the short-termism of Jose Mourinho that went ahead obviously failed. So, amid us blaming players like Marcus Rashford for their inconsistency, let's talk about the board of Man United that has gone ahead obviously recruiting very many players. That's when you come in through and really give him a benefit of doubt that maybe if we can keep a manager here at the age of 26, Marcus Rashford can obviously go ahead and really turn out to be a very good player. That is it. But when we say he has been here with Ten Hag, scored 30 goals last season. Now he only has, I think, 4 goals. So that is also a point of concern, that why is it that a player who scored 30 goals last season has only gone ahead to get in 4? So wait and see how it's going to turn out this season. But if at all I was Manchester United, outsell Marcus Rashford. I know he brings in very many shots, but the likes of Garnacho, the Mad Diallos can be the best future for the club of Manchester United. If the man has been here at Man United as one of the most senior players of the squad, he still goes out to party like how he did, yet he knows that they're having a last training session, overdrunk, and then he came back and claimed that he's really injured, that he was really ill, and he came on a private jet from Ireland. That shows you that he is not the right player to be having at the club of Man United. He doesn't respect Man United. So for me, him going to PSG, let PSG get us £80 million and we sell him. That is it. We should sell the guy. We should sell the guy because I think there are very many players that can come in through and really do the needful. Then we are having Erik ten Hag on Marcus Rashford has said, so he has taken responsibility and for the rest, it's the internal matter. Case closed. Then he asked if Marcus Rashford showed a lack of respect. It's nothing to do with that. But as I said, let's focus on the game. Let's move on. The statement is clear and we have to focus on winning the games. Meaning that everyone was really trying to relate this situation to that of Jadon Sancho. But Ten Hag said he tried to keep it internal, but Sancho came and really made it public. And for Marcus Rashford, he has gone ahead not to speak out on anything, meaning that he has kept it internal. That's why it has not gone ahead to exaggerate. And even for Sancho, Ten Hag came out and really told Sancho that the moment you come out and really put up a public apology, then you apologize to the players and this board staff of Man United, then you'll get back into the starting 11 of Man United. And Sancho said no. That's why we've gone ahead to loan him to Borussia Dortmund. And if at all Erik ten Hag stays the manager of Man United, there is no way Sancho is going to really come back at the club of Manchester United. But I think those traits that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to show that are really ruthless with his players have gone ahead to obviously excite Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Berada, because discipline comes first. As Ten Hag really said in the live stream I did yesterday, that discipline comes first in every aspect. The moment you are indisciplined, you are going to face it rough. That is it. So, even Marcus Rashford wanted to obviously travel with the club to Newport on Sunday. Ten Hag told him, you're going nowhere because you are under punishment and you have to serve the punishment, and the fine was really taken and he went ahead to accept it. After that, Ten Hag was asked on how Rashford should improve his form, and he went ahead and really said the following that, so last 2 Premier League games, 2 goals and assist. There is a developing strong bond between Marcus Rashford and Rasmus Højlund, and you want to continue that process. So I really agree with him. There is really something huge developing in between these two, and they're really doing us a lot of work at the club of Manchester United. So let's wait and see how things pan out. But Erik ten Hag has come out and really said that about Marcus Rashford, has promised to obviously improve him and really make him a better player. So we wait and see. So guys, I would like to hear from you. Would you really allow Marcus Rashford to be sold to PSG? All that and more into the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Ciao ciao the Muslims. Barakallahu fikum tomorrow. It's a Juma Karim.